Oh! Oh! Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, Jesus!
It's a mort sandwich in a taco van.
Green.
And we're off.
Ooh, it's gonna feel like the
Oh, Jesus! Sweet Jesus!
Oh, don't hit the brakes on it! Ow!
Still next to you, still next to you. Still there. Oh, yeah. You're clear, you're clear.
Holy shit, that was like a John Rambo shit.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
I think this warrants a recording now.
Hello everyone, Mortified666 here, we're back in X-Plane. Today we are doing our Cat 10 rating. This will be part 1. We will do this rating in 2 parts because it is actually 2 flights. So I'll just bring this up here. So what we're actually looking to do today is perform 2 flights with Bravo transitions over LAX. One, excuse me, our first flight will be from Torrance Airport, Katoa to Van Nuys, and then our second flight will be Van Nuys to John Wayne. So, first flight we have to worry about taking off here, flying up, transitioning the Bravo, and then going down to Van Nuys. That's what we are looking at for part 1. Part 1 we will be making use of this here, the mini route, which, as you can see here, flies us directly over the numbers. So, for northbound, GPS routing to VPLSR, then direct SMO during normal tower operating hours at, we got to contact Hawthorne Tower 121.1. They will coordinate the transition. They will send us onto LAX on 119.8. And then we will get cleared by LA Tower to enter LA's Bravo once we're established on the Santa Monica 128 radial at 2,500 feet. And they will pass us off then to Santa Maria Airfield. So the actual flight is pretty straightforward. The radios are where things are going to get interesting. We will be having a number of quick radio transitions to get ourselves set up and on the flight. And we will have 3 towers to talk to in between these areas. Hawthorne, LA Tower, and Santa Maria. Which one is that? Santa Monica. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to get ourselves into X-Plane and we're going to get ourselves loaded up here in just a second. Oh. Someone else has spawned in there next to us. That could prove to be interesting. Hello, random other person in Pilotedge. Alright. So again, we're going to have to keep an eye on our batteries. We got our ampage and our voltage up. Just seems to be something we have to keep an eye on. So we'll get our beacon on, get our nav lights on. Mixture is rich. Turn our magnetos on. Should have put our batteries on first. Let's get our fuel pump on. Master avionics on. As things will start to kick on here now. We'll put that to VFR initially. So we will be taking off with, I believe, no squawk, and then we will be given a squawk via Hawthorne. Alright, so first things first, we need to get some frequencies tuned up. We'll come over here, drag this off here, get sky vector up, we'll get Zamperini field or torrents. Okay, 125.6 is the ATIS, so we'll get down here, 125 point low. What are you doing to me? One to 5.6. This thing is proven to be difficult today. Said 125.6. Why is it going up individually? That seems strange. 1256. Let's listen to that.
Slash Zamperini field information uniform.
Uniform.
0 Zulu weather. Wind 270 at 7. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 37. Dew point 3. Altimeter 2993. Arriving runways 29 right, 29 left. Departing runways 29 right, 29 left. Advise on initial contact you have uniform.
Okay, so I'm just getting a couple things sorted out. Uniform is valid. So now we want to get Torrance ground, which will be 120.9. 120.9. Get that in there. We will get Torrance towers 1240. 1240. That's ready to go. We will direct. And we will do K. Whoops. K. V. V. N. Y. Very nice. Done. Activate. Now, obviously, we won't actually be doing that. One thing we do need to do here is we need to get the Santa Maria or Santa Monica? Santa Monica VOR tuned in, which is 110.8. So I'll put that in here. No, we want to do that 110.8. Switch that over. Cool, that's that. Now, this is where things are going to get interesting. We're going to want to be on nav mode. Now, to order to fly the 128 radial from to the Santa Monica VOR, we want to be flying the opposite heading. So we want 128 on our base. So if we spin U 128 about there, we get the 308 or the 307 radial. Basically, you minus 128 plus 180 for the opposite, and you get 308 is the opposite heading to fly. So we will be having to fly towards that and then make a turn. So we will get that organized in just a moment. Let's get some comms up, make sure everything's working in our radios. Now we are at turrets. Actually, one thing I do want to quickly get before we get to our clearance is get 127.55. in here. 127. Whoops. 1 too far. Point.
Main G3 Tango Lima flight
5.
heading 120 vector for terrain.
I feel ill prepared for this flight. There's a lot of things that are going to come into effect, but we will see how we go. Tones ground November 85 Sierra Mike with information uniform ready for taxi. We're doing our Cat 10. Did that go through?
There's November 850 Mike, toward down. Go ahead.
November 85 Sierra Mike, we are at GA ready for taxi with information uniform for our Cat 10.
Skyhawk 850 Mike. Runway 29 right, taxi via Alpha Juliet.
29 right, Alpha Juliet for 85 Sierra Mike. Okay, so Alpha is right in front of us. 29 right will be down that end here. Brakes off. Here we go, yep. Now, with the Cat 9, you're probably wondering what was going on with my rudder pedals. At some point, the input got converted to a steering pedals. So that was a interesting dilemma.
So, first time with you, lost videos on the picture 2 on your way. Any mouse from Kevin?
And apparently you had a hot air so I actually had to kill your protection. Contact is 1.7 before. Yeah, it's 5.25 before. I was going to purchase also actually had an offer. Users are 5. And then you're going to have a you are. Do you have Number 6 Romeo Delta cross Santa Catalina at 4,000. Cleared VORD me Bravo. Approach report procedure turn inbound.
Okay, so we've got... we can get a Hawthorne. This is where we need to have everything lined up and ready to go. So Hawthorne is 1211.
Yeah, by 76, so Cal approach. Ontario altimeter 2998.
1211. LA will be 1198. 1198. And then we're going to want Santa Barbara, Santa Monica, which will be 120.1. 120.1.
Now 143 Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center, released for departure, clearance void if not off in 5 minutes, if not off in 5 minutes, advise intentions, this frequency not later than 10 minutes, change to advisory frequency, approved.
Okay, so on takeoff, we're going to want to fly about 348, which will be just slightly north. So we'll come over here and about there until we start seeing that radar come in. Alright, should be good there. Let's leave that there. Torrance Tower, November 85 Sierra Mike, holding short 29 right with uniform. We are northern departure VFR.
November 85 Sierra Mike, Torrance Tower, course approved, wind 26008, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
29 right, clear for takeoff. So what course was that for 85 Sierra Mike?
On course approved.
On course approved for 85 Sierra Mike, thank you. Alright, let's get some flaps in. Let's get some landing lights on. We get some strobes on.
Comanche 3 Tango Lima, clear direct Palm Springs VOR, contact SoCal approach 126.7.
Clear to the right, clear to the left.
Comanche 3 Tango Lima, affirmative, left direct Palm Springs, contact SoCal approach 126.7.
Run up the engines. Release the brakes. Makes it so much easier when the rudder pedals are doing as you are expecting. Airspeed's alive. 60 knots. We're airborne. Ooh, watch that ballooning of the nose.
Comanche 3 Tango Lima, SoCal approach
Flaps up.
Palm Springs, altimeter 3003, descend and maintain 9,000. Advise your weather and bridge west.
Okay, autopilot there. I'm gonna go to heading. I want to go up to.
Just to point out here, a common mistake that most pilots will make a mistake on. Santa Catalina is actually not an IAF. It's just a feeder point. So if you're outside of the 90 degree intercept there, it's not required you do a procedure turn. All you do is just kind of like you're joining a radial or a Victor route, and it's just a simple turn back to join the outbound course, and you actually do not join the approach itself.
1108. I want to put that into
which
here.
is the IAF as well as
110.
the FAF.
We want to get that in here at the same time when the mouse will go into the position I want it to be. Good, and we want the 3. Oops.
16 Romeo Delta. Nope, that's as soon as you cross Santa Catalina, and actually I believe, well, I won't say that because I'm not just positive on that, but after crossing Santa Catalina, you just basically make a turn. It'd be like
It
an
would actually
overshoot,
help
just
if
like
I
you'd be
have
joining
the
another leg of a
GPS.
Victor
I
Airway.
mean the
And so as soon as you
right out
cross Santa Catalina,
heading
the
on that.
southwesterly heading,
So there's LA there.
then you just make a right turn or a left turn to join the inbound course or the outbound course.
Mixture can come down a bit. Flaps are
United
out.
576 radar contact lost. So what 16 Romeo Delta, so once you cross Santa Catalina,
Okay,
it looks
so
like you
now we
went out kind
got
of like you were doing a procedure
1211.
turn to come back to Wrigley.
We need to get in here.
And I'm not actually sure where you're headed now. 'cause
121.
you're not headed to Wrigley. But as soon as you cross Santa Catalina,
Then we're gonna want
actually you are
11908.
able to lead the turn, so you don't have to start the turn right over after you cross Santa Catalina. You can lead it, and then just make a right or a left turn as appropriate back to the outbound course to join the radial to Wrigley.
Okay, we're going to give ourselves a little bit more time here because she's having some trouble with a flight that's getting lost. Now we are.
Airfoil 6 Romeo Delta, it just looked a lot wider. Like, it looked like you went out about 2 or 3 miles before you actually started making a turn back toward the outbound
God,
course.
that looks good down there.
The only thing I'm saying is you don't have to do that at all. You can turn immediately back to the northwest to join that outbound course. So it's an immediate turn back. But I'm not sure where you're navigating or what you're lined up on. You're currently about 2.5 miles to the east of course. Where are you navigating to at the moment?
So we're about to fly over our routing, but I'm just going to give her a bit more of a chance because she's As I said, dealing with someone that's a little bit lost at the moment. We are not in threat of filing any airspace. We can make a 180 degree turn here. We are at altitude now. Alright, let's get in contact. Hawthorne Tower, November 85, Sierra Mike, VFR request.
Number 85 Sierra Mike, Hawthorne Tower, standby. Number 16 Romeo Delta, you haven't left your altitude, so you're still technically within limitations. Let's just try this again. Make a right turn, direct Santa Catalina. Cross Santa Catalina at 4,000, clear VOR, Bravo approach.
Okay, so we're just going to do a couple of loops here for a minute.
Epic 143 Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center, IDEN. Epic 143 Victor Tango, radar contact over Luna Mesa VOR, Club 19, flight level 230. Epic 143 Victor Tango, St. George, altimeter at 3026. Comanche 33 Tango Lima, descend to maintain 7,000, do approach request.
So we're currently right of our course. We're going to start spinning back around.
United 1446 Angeles Center, good evening.
Okay, I wonder if we can get her now. Hawthorne Town, November 85, Sierra Mike VFR request.
Number 33 Tango Lima, correspondings at or above 7,000, cleared RNAV, Yankee runway 31 left approach.
So this is coming in nicely here. I'm hoping she will come in and say, yes, what can I do for you? Find out soon though, won't we?
Number 85 Sierra Mike Hawthorne Tower, Squawk 5322. Remain outside Los Angeles proper airspace, go ahead with your request.
Squawk 5322, we'd like to transition LAS base via the mini route to Van Nuys, 85 Sierra Mike. 5322.
85 Sierra Mike, roger. Report overhead the 405 and Hawthorne Freeway. VFR 2500, altimeter 2993.
Report over Hawthorne Freeway and 2993 for 85 Sierra Mike. That's right. Why are we turning? We're getting back on course by the looks of it. Okay. So that's the freeway there. Okay.
That was 16 Romeo Delta. Or 33 Tango Lima, roger.
Hawthorne Tower, 85 Sierra Mike. I believe I'm over the freeway now.
Sky by Sierra Mike, contact Los Angeles Tower 119.8.
119.8 for 85 Sierra Mike. Okay, so good to go there. Alright, this is where things are getting a little bit more complicated. LA Tower, November 85, Sierra Mike, level 2500 for the mini route.
Skycape 5 Sierra Mike, Los Angeles helicopters, altimeter 2993 ident.
2993 ident 850 Mike.
Number 85 Sierra Mike, your radar contact 3.5 miles southeast of Los Angeles via wire, clear through Los Angeles Bravo airspace via the mini route, maintain VFR 2500 while in Bravo airspace.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace via the mini route, maintain 2500 while in Bravo 850 Mike. Okay, so 120.1 will be the next one. Now I'm pretty sure 120.1 LA will just clear us for a frequency change.
43 Victor Tango, roger, maintain 16,000.
Well, we're flying directly over. How does that look for a screenshot, eh? So everything's going pretty good, getting a few frame rates at the moment. Scenery is, there's a lot of scenery going on, as you guys can see. It's, oof, looks stunning, absolutely stunning. We need to get Van Nuys up and ready to go. We might actually quickly grab the ATIS. Is that 12755? So I need to switch that over, grab that. Did that not activate my COM2 radio?
And bracket clearance, good evening. Grumman 908 Tango Papa is requesting off our clearance to Pebbly Beach.
12755, okay, that's apparently not the ATIS for Van Nuys.
November 908 Tango Papa, bracket clearance, clear to Pebbly Beach Airport.
That, or we're too far away from
Runway
it, but we shouldn't be.
26 right departure procedure to Paradise as filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect 7,000 when 0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 6524.
Okay, Grumman 908 Tango Papa is clear to Pebbly Beach via the runway 26 right departure procedure, Paradise, then is filed. Maintain 4,000, expecting 7,000 when 0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is on 135.4, squawking 6524.
Okay, so we are about to leave.
Papa, read back correct, however, amendment to the routing. It'll be the runway 26 right departure procedure to Prado, Victor 16, Paradise, as filed.
I worked out how to do clean up.
Okay, so it's runway 26 right departure procedure, Prado, Victor 16, Victor 16, and then Paradise.
Oh, that was a wind.
Alright, Tango Papa, read back correct.
We are exiting out of the Bravo now.
United 1446 ascend via the Cesna to arrival.
We should be clear for a
Other aircraft calling again.
frequency change in a moment. We'll just stay on this for a
Go
second.
K50 Mike, leaving Los Angeles Bravo Airspace radar service terminated. Contact Santa Monica Tower 120.1.
Radar service terminated 120.155 Sierra Mike. Thanks for your help.
Epic 3 Victor Tango, contact in Las Vegas, approach 133.905.
Santa Monica Tower, November 85 Sierra Mike, exiting mini route 2500 to Van Nuys.
Sky 5 Sierra Mike, Santa Monica Tower. Altimeter 29902, north of Santa Monica. Radar service, correction, squawk fire, frequency changes approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved 85 Sierra Mike. Thanks for your services.
855 Sierra Mike's confirmed that's after Santa Monica. So north of Santa Monica, frequency change approved to squawk VFR.
North of Santa Monica will be VFR and frequency change for 85 Sierra Mike. Okay, so we just got to keep this for the moment.
Number 16 Romeo Delta.
The Van Nuys will be up
cancellation
over
was
here.
received. The radar service is terminated. Scope V5 frequency change approved.
And we're gonna have to do some tweaks to our graphical settings. We with our battery issues we had with our Cat 9. We made a lot of wholesale changes in terms of trying to fix it to finally realise that it was just a battery ampage issue. So we changed up our battery settings.
Tango climbing to level 190.
We're at 4,500. Just a bit worried about these mountains at the moment. We'll keep this at the moment. So, how are we for?
In a Grumman 908 Tango Papa, I just wanted to confirm something on the departure routing. You wanted me to go direct to Prado and then from Prado over to Paradise.
There we go.
My
That's
flight
what we
actually
want.
had me doing reverse. So after Paradise, do you want me going direct to like El Toro, or how do you want me hooking up to Victor 363?
Sky 906 Delta Charlie, district. Or 908 Tango Papa. So it's technically you would fly to Prado, to Victor, to Paradise, then Paradise.
Okay, so we can go VFR.
Basically turn back around to Paradise, join Victor 16, back to Prado, and then run Victor
And we can get Van Nuys Tower
however,
ready to go. 127.5 is Yatus.
you're on the ODP, so pretty much as soon as you get airborne,
11903.
lost comms, you'll be taken off the ODP pretty quickly, so you won't have to backtrack like that.
Okay, that's fine. I was curious how was that going to work out. Okay, thanks for the clarification.
No problem.
And we are currently 10 nautical miles? Yep, 10 miles to the south. Beautiful. There's the airport there. Let's see if we can't do a quick sky vector check on the weather. We've got 36013. So a headwind, 10 mile visibility clear, 299.7. So that'll be perfect. And I'm going the altimeter the wrong way. Van Nuys Town, November 85 Sierra Mike at 9 miles south, inbound the weather full stop.
November 85 Sierra Mike, Santa Monica Correction, Van Nuys Tower, make straight in runway 34 left, report 3 mile final.
Straight in, 3-4 left, report 3 mile, 850 Mike.
Epic 3 Victor Tango, contact Los Angeles Center 124.85.
So left is that one there. So I'm going to go into heading mode, and I want to go slightly to the right a bit. So we're going to do that, go that, and it's going to turn us a bit.
Epic 1 3 Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
And we want to start slowing down a bit. And I'm going to put you down to 1500. Not going to descend yet because we've got these big hills.
In Bracken Brown, good evening.
Yeah.
Grumman 908 Tango Papa is at the North Hangars. of
Although
Information
actually we
Hotel.
will
Radio
go.
taxi IFL.
Or 908 Tango Papa, bracket ground. Runway 26 right, taxi via November Alpha.
And 3-4.
26
should be
right
right
taxi.
there.
Actually, any chance to get to 26 left?
Put some flaps in.
Or 908 Tango Papa, runway 26 left, taxi via November Alpha. Hold short runway 26 right at Alpha. Contact tower, holding short.
Okay, thank you. 26 left via November Alpha. Hold short. 26
Autopilot
right,
off my
contact tower
aircraft.
for crossing for 8 Tango Papa. Thank you.
Or 33 Tango Lima, no worries. United 1446, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
Right, so everything's looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna get my mixture back up to Rich.
Zero Romeo Bravo is sitting at south parking looking for a VFR departure to the southwest.
Quite a leisurely, just cruise into
For
final.
3 Victor Tango, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
Now we haven't actually got our clearance to land yet, so I want to call in a second.
United 1446, not sure if you got the frequency change, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
Very nice tower, November 85 Sierra Mike, 3 mile final for 3-4 left.
November 850 Mike, wind 35013, runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, clear land, 85 Sierra Mike. Okay, so everything's looking
Epic
good.
143 Victor Tango, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 280.
We're on the glide slope. We got
United
our 1
1446,
flaps
Los
in.
Angeles Center, how to read.
Yep.
United 1446, Los Angeles Center. The frequency was 125.27.
Golf course. The big golf course. I think it's actually 2 golf courses.
33 Tango Lima, advised joining the following approach course. November 16 Romeo Delta, standby. United 1446, Los Angeles Center, Ontario, altimeter
I'm
200
going to start slowing down my speed a bit. Continue in. Busy area up here. Is that another golf course? Surely not.
Bracket Tower, Grumman 9 Tango Papa,
It is,
holding
I
short
think.
26 right at Alpha to cross.
That's
for
3 golf
26
courses. Kind of feel like this one might be a little close to the runway. I can't imagine I'd want a golf ball come hit my plane when I'm on short final.
Papa Bracket Tower, cross runway 26 right at Alpha, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, and 350 at 6. And just confirm the departure procedure is going to be runway 26 left departure procedure.
Okay, we'll confirm yes, 26 left departure procedure, and we'll cross 26 right, and runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. 8 Tango Papa.
November 16 Romeo Delta.
Okay, our marker beacon is going nuts. Oh, we shouldn't have tried to go for that taxiway. Really shouldn't have tried to go for that taxiway. Oh my god, why is my...
Bakersfield Tower, Piper November 810 Romeo Bravo sitting at Southern Parking, looking for VFR departure to the southwest.
Well-
Romeo Delta, you did stay within the 10 nautical mile requirement of the final approach course, but yeah, I just like to see it a little more, I guess, better done, organized, if you know what I mean.
Very nice town, November 850 Mike. We had a little sim freeze and we've ended up in parking already, but we're clear of the runway.
16 Romeo Delta, roger. Number 850 Mike, roger. Thanks for letting me know. And you're passing so far. Just let me know when you're ready for the next round.
Fantastic. I'll let you know when I'm ready for part 2 for the 850 Mike. Thank you. Okay, cool. So that's good. We're going to end this video here. We'll get ourselves ready for part 2. And hopefully we might make a little tweak to the sim for some of the scenery so we get a bit better FPS when we fly over LA. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying my videos, please hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys for the Cat 10 part 2. Bye.